The return of the Dragon Ball Super anime is closer than you imagine, and I can prove it. Run over to this video and pay attention to every important detail. When and how this return will happen. I already ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and activate the notification bell. The triumphant return of the Dragon Ball Super anime may be closer than you think. Long after its hiatus, the manga returns, and with it the anime's return as well. Are you excited for this, for your favorite arc, and the return of the Z Warriors, Frieza's plan, and everything else? We have high expectations for this return. Exclusive Saiyan sagas, like Bardock, will be the cherry on top. The return of the Dragon Ball Super anime carries very high expectations, because we will finally see animated with modern quality. The transformations and moments that fans have only known through the manga until now. Seeing Goku with a complete Ultra Instinct, no longer unstable, like in the Tournament of Power, fighting with lightness and absolute precision, will be a visual and emotional spectacle. The serenity he reaches in this form, combined with the divine technique that even the gods respect, promises battles much more refined than just power explosions. On the other hand, Vegeta with Ultra Ego brings the perfect contrast. He does not seek control and peace like Goku. On the contrary, Ultra Ego is pure destruction, fueled by pride and the pleasure of intense fighting. He gets stronger when taking damage, and the chaotic purple aura transforms Vegeta into an increasingly threatening warrior. Putting these two forms into action side by side, or even against each other, will be one of the most impactful things in the new animated phase. The possible appearance of Bardock, with the expanded past revealed in the Granola saga, also creates a new dramatic layer. Bardock is no longer just Goku's father. Now he is a key piece to understanding the inheritance of Ultra Instinct in Saiyan blood and how his actions shape the destiny of various races. Seeing this with intense soundtrack and cinematic animation will move many fans. And of course, Black Frieza is the element nobody expected. Frieza's return with a new body trained in another dimension for 10 years, reaching a level above even the gods of destruction, is a turning point. The transformation into Black Frieza represents the peak of his malice and coldness, now with absolute power to sustain it. When this moment is animated, it will be the first time since the Tournament of Power that fans will see Goku and Vegeta truly cornered by an enemy who alone humiliated both with ease. The new anime has everything to be a celebration of what Dragon Ball does best. Transformation, emotion, revealed past, charismatic villains, and colossal fights. If Toei Animation maintains the quality standard we saw in Dragon Ball Super, Broly, this new phase will be not only epic, but historic. This anime return is always a long wait for many fans of the series, and now with the confirmation of the manga's comeback, we can soon expect the anime's return. And the excitement is huge, along with the expectation and the arcs to be animated from the manga. Everyone has their favorite arc, right? Arcs like Superhero, Granola, Morrow, which is your favorite? Comment below, so we know. I would easily pick Granola for some key points in this saga, Bardock helping Goku and Vegeta, and his flashback, besides Frieza revealing his black form to the world, and of course Vegeta. Phrases that bring this to light are, "I am working on several villains and hope to show you soon," says Toyotaro. So get excited, guys. After the one-shot of Goten and Trunks, which is the most recent Dragon Ball Super work and takes place before Superhero. Actually, before Goku even fights Gohan. This gives even more material to work with the anime itself. The next official arc after the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super is the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc, also known as the Morrow arc. In summary, the return of Dragon Ball Super promises to be an exciting season full of surprises. With new characters, new arcs, and continuous development of the main characters, the series is ready to win fans' hearts once again. We continue following the manga to see what the next arc to be introduced in Dragon Ball Super will be. After the Tournament of Power, which is where the anime stopped, Dragon Ball Super continues with the Morrow saga, where a new threat emerges in the form of a powerful wizard called Morrow. Morrow, who has the ability to drain the energy of planets and living beings, escapes the Galactic Patrol and begins wreaking havoc across the universe. Goku and Vegeta are summoned by the Galactic Patrol to face this new threat. During the battle, they discover Morrow is an extremely formidable opponent, capable of facing even the most powerful Saiyans. Goku trains to master Ultra Instinct even further, while Vegeta travels to the planet Yardrat to learn new techniques, like forced spirit separation After several intense battles, Goku finally masters Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta returns with his new skills. Together, they manage to defeat Morrow and save the universe once again, but not without first facing great challenges and sacrifices. If Toei wanted to release a movie between the Tournament of Power and the Morrow saga, something like the ideal plot that would serve as a narrative bridge between the events of the tournament and the new cosmic tone that the story would gain with Morrow would be perfect. For this, the movie would need to show three main things, which are the consequences of the Tournament of Power, the individual progress of Goku and Vegeta, and the threat of something bigger approaching Universe 7. The movie would not need to adapt Morrow directly, but could lay the groundwork for him with clues about his escape, about Miras, and the clearer introduction of the Galactic Patrol. The feature could start with the universe in apparent peace. After the rebirth of the erased universes, Goku and Vegeta train in silence, trying to understand the limits of their new paths. Goku with the beginning of Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta with his frustration at still being behind. Beerus and Whis are watchful, but there is a growing discomfort in the air. Something has changed. Maybe Zeno is quieter. Maybe Daishinkan warned the angels about an ancient disturbance. And it is at this point that the movie would bring a new villain or cosmic event linked to the old secrets of the Galactic Patrol, forcing Goku and Vegeta to cooperate with it for the first time. This new villain would not be Morrow yet, but could be one of his old subordinates, someone who escaped and is seeking to free him. The movie would then introduce Miras in disguise, acting as an agent of the patrol, analyzing the warriors of Universe 7 and measuring their potential. In the end, the villain would be defeated but would reveal the existence of something much worse, ending with Miras saying something like, quote, "We need to prepare, he is awakening," end quote. Thus, the movie would close as a perfect prologue to the Morrow arc in the anime, building tension, introducing new allies, and giving clues about the cosmic past that Morrow represents. It would be a transition movie, but full of action, focusing on galactic unity and the birth of a new era of threats. This would attract the spotlight. In addition, there are rumors that a new Dragon Ball Super movie is in development. Although specific details have not yet been revealed, this next film could really explore new intergalactic threats and lay the groundwork for Morrow. Expectations are high, especially after the success of Dragon Ball Super. Superhero and Dragon Ball Super. Broly. Fans are eager to see what the future holds for Goku, Vegeta, and the other characters of the series. As for possible new arcs, there is much speculation about what may happen in this new season. One of the most awaited arcs is the visit of Goku and Vegeta to Universe 6. Although there is nothing about this in the manga yet, but it would be a nice way to introduce something new that will be discovered there by Vegeta and Goku, seeking to deepen their roots. Actually, this arc is particularly about Vegeta and his rise as King of the Saiyans, a great experience for him to evolve. It may also be that this is an anime-only arc, who knows? I honestly hope not. That it is done in the manga, with much more explanation, and not just to expand stories out of laziness, since there have already been arcs in Dragon Ball Super that were exclusive to the anime and did not appear in the manga. A notable example is the Copy Vegeta arc, which occurs after the Destruction Tournament arc and before the Goku Black arc. This arc is exclusive to the anime and was not adapted into the manga. In the plot, Vegeta is copied by an enemy called GRYLL, resulting in a duplicated version of Vegeta that Goku and the others must face. Another example is the Potofu arc, also known as the Potofu Planet arc, where the Z warriors find the supernatural water on a distant planet. This arc was also not adapted into the manga and is exclusive to the anime. These anime-exclusive arcs usually serve to expand the story and explore additional adventures not present in the original manga material. They help enrich the Dragon Ball universe with new stories and challenges, but they lose that informative air. I hope not, because in this Sadala arc, the two main characters will find Saiyans who live in peace and prosperity. This visit will not only bring new challenges for Goku and Vegeta, but also allow them to learn more about the culture and history of the Saiyans from Universe 6. Another interesting arc may involve Master Roshi, Goku's old martial arts master. In this arc, Master Roshi may teach Goku an important lesson, helping him master the Ultra Instinct technique. This technique, introduced in previous seasons, is one of Goku's most powerful abilities, and seeing him improve it will be exciting for fans. Since in the manga, he emphasized this technique and taught it to Goku, they had to give him some credit, but who knows, right? Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7. may also have a significant role in this new season. There are rumors that Beerus is looking for a successor for his position, which is actually already confirmed, but it is not known when this should happen nor how. This could lead to a series of events that will challenge Goku and his friends. The search for a new god of destruction will not only bring new villains to the series, but also allow the main characters to explore new levels of power and abilities. This arc could be an excellent opportunity to explore more deeply the mythology of the gods of destruction and their role in the Dragon Ball multiverse. Personal growth will be an important aspect of this new season, with each character having a development arc that will lead them to new levels of power and understanding. Goku, for example, will continue to improve his skills and seek new challenges, while Vegeta will face his own inner demons and learn to accept his role as a hero. This character development will not only keep the series interesting and engaging, but also allow fans to connect more deeply with the characters. The conclusion of this new season promises to be exciting and full of action. The climax of the series will be a big confrontation, where the characters use their new skills and techniques to defeat a powerful enemy. This confrontation will not only bring an exciting resolution to the season, but also prepare the ground for future adventures. The ending of the season will bring growth for all characters and open new possibilities for the series. Next, we have the Granola saga, where a new character named Granola is introduced. Granola is the last survivor of the cereal race, destroyed by the Scions under Frieza's orders. Seeking revenge, Granola makes a wish to the Dragon Balls of his planet, asking to become the strongest warrior in the universe. With his new power, he decides to face Goku and Vegeta, believing they are responsible for the destruction of his people. During the battle, Goku and Vegeta show their new transformations. Goku uses Ultra Instinct again, while Vegeta reveals his new form called Ultra Ego. However, the fight is interrupted by the arrival of the Heaters, a group of villains who manipulate Granola and try to dominate the universe. In the end, Goku, Vegeta, and Granola end up joining forces to defeat the Heaters, and Granola learns the truth about the destruction of his planet, developing a new understanding of revenge and justice. Finally, the Broly and Gohan saga introduces new elements to the story. After the battle against Granola, Goku and Vegeta meet Broly, a powerful Saiyan who had been exiled. Broly possesses immense and uncontrolled power, which leads Goku and Vegeta to train him to control his abilities. Meanwhile, Gohan faces new challenges as a father and warrior. He develops a new transformation, combining elements of the Super Saiyan and the mystical power he received from the Supreme Kaishin Lord. In an epic battle, Gohan faces a new enemy threatening Earth, using his new abilities to protect his family and friends. The relationship between Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Gohan strengthens, and together, they face new threats and challenges, showing that the fight for justice and the protection of the universe never ends. These recent arcs from the Dragon Ball Super manga bring new transformations, characters, and exciting developments that keep fans eager for more. Dragon Ball Super will be available on various streaming platforms. Here are some of the main options you can choose to watch on. Pick one of your preference and have fun. Examples include Crunchyroll, which is one of the most popular platforms for officially watching anime. Funimation, which remains one of the favorites among anime fans. Netflix. In some regions, Dragon Ball Super is available on Netflix and on Amazon Prime Video. Episodes of Dragon Ball Super are available for purchase or rental. Finally, cable TV is also an option. Channels like Toonami and Cartoon Network broadcast anime and may air episodes of Dragon Ball Super.